Fellow believers in Jesus Christ who have gathered here this Christmas Eve, do you have a nativity set at home? If so, where does it seem that Mary, Joseph, and the Christ child are from? Does it look like they're from Israel? Do they look Jewish? Or do they look like they're from Northern Europe? Brown or blonde hair, blue eyes. Did you know that you can buy nativity sets where the Holy Family looks Asian or African American? I have to admit that I wasn't a fan of those nativity sets because the Christmas story is not a fairy tale, it's reality. Mary, Joseph, Jesus, they're real people, and they were Jewish. What right do we have to change that scene to fit our environment? Why should the shepherds look like a boy band from California with the floppy hair and the cherubic faces? But then again, when you look at the message that the angel spoke to those shepherds, the angel who said to them, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. The Christ child is your kind, humankind. So whether he's depicted as Asian, African American, or Flagstaffian, wearing hiking boots or riding a mountain bike, it's theologically accurate. Because the Christ child came for you and for me, he came to save each one of us. For that matter, he came to save all the people in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago. But as Luke tells us, there was no room in the inn for Jesus. They didn't seem to want Jesus. Now, we may say to ourselves, it would have been different if I had been there. I would have made room for Jesus. Really? Is there room for Jesus in your heart right now? Or have frustrations with family members or coworkers nudged out Christ-like patience? Do you condescend when you look at others who continue to make a mess of their lives and you're always having to pick up the pieces after them, and that's elbowed out Christ-like compassion? What about the desires of your sinful nature? Are you eager to gratify those, impeding Christ-like self-control? Maybe we can't claim Christ as our own because he is so different than we are. He is pure and holy, and we are sinful. He's like a soap bubble that's just floating on a gentle summer breeze. And we're like a dirty, grimy fingernail that bursts that bubble. But when a bubble bursts on a grimy fingernail, it coats it in its cleansing solution, doesn't it? And likewise, it was our sins that brought Jesus' destruction, his death. But the blood that he shed is a cleansing, life-giving solution that coats each one of us. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like. Christ came for you. He came to become what we are, so that we would become what he is. Not a God, but a child of God destined for eternal glory. That's this truth we're going to hear about tonight in our readings and in the songs that we sing. And I pray that your conviction that Jesus is for all people, that Jesus is for you, I pray that that conviction would be built up and strengthened.